it doesn't get much bigger right now than Netflix's new sci-fi series, Three-Body Problem. It follows a group of scientists racing against the clock to save the world as the laws of nature inexplicably unravel before their eyes. Take a look.
How far has it got? Your countdown. How much time do you have left? Less than 2 days? Yeah? It's not much. It's easy to make it stop. You put an end to your work. No more nanofibers. You shut down the lab. Simple.
And the star we just saw her of Three-Body Problem, Marlo Kelly, joins me now. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
So it's huge that this show is #1 on Netflix right now, but we've also heard that the episode budgets were huge. The show is grand. What was it like to shoot it?
Oh, it was insane. It was huge, literally. The sets were massive. The costumes are extensive. It's really quite incredible and an eye spectacle.
Right, and with that, I mean, this is based on a Chinese novel, but it's made by the team who did Game of Thrones, who knows how to do grand well. You play Tatiana.
Yeah.
How does she fit into the story or into the world?
So Tatiana, as we learn pretty quickly in the show, she refers to the extraterrestrial life as the Lord. So she is a true believer in these potential creatures that are coming to Earth, and she views them as an overlord, and she does their bidding for them on Earth.
Oh, yes, that character evolves. She's quite a mystery in the beginning, and we learn more as we go. What excited you about playing her?
Well, exactly that. She's a mystery, and you never quite know what her intentions are or why she's doing what she's doing. And as an actor, that's always really fun because you have a lot to kind of think about and mind through and figure out about a character.
Yeah. We heard that you like to journal for your characters.
Yeah.
Did you do that with Tatiana?
Yeah, I did.
Tell me about that.
So I will typically kind of get a journal and fill it with any sort of thoughts about their life or their past or their history and all of that sort of stuff. And I like to research a lot. So I did that for her. And it was definitely a great way to explore the character and figure out her backstory.
Yeah, you also did a lot of physical training for this role. What was that like?
It was really fun, actually. It was really, really fun. You know, I'm from Australia and I really don't know anything about combat or using weapons or anything like that. And she has to be an incredibly, well, there it is. She has to be an incredibly competent fighter, and we have to be able to believe that she knows how to work with her weapons. So they brought in a fantastic team that helped me learn everything there is to know.
You were very convincing.
Thank you.
There are so many big themes in this show: science, physics, time travel, extraterrestrial life, politics. But what do you think is the heart of the show that connects it to so many people?
I think the heart of the show is really about, like, how do we connect as people? I think that's what the metaphor is with the story of the Santee and them coming to Earth. It does feel like an immigration story in its own sort of way. I think also what David, Alex, and Dan, the showrunners, have done so well in their adaptation is making this core group of friends and is about their time on Earth. How do they connect and how do they save everybody else and care about the future of humanity?
Yeah, there's a lot of parallels in there. I thought one of the interesting things was, you know, we often talk about saving the world, but it's save the people.
Yes.
And that applies to us as well. So did you read the books? We hear, I know there's another book. Well, we know that book too. There's 3. A time gap, right, in between?
There is, I mean, there are some time jumps, yeah. It kind of moves into the future a little while, and we go back in history as well. I did read the other books. I stopped myself, though, because you get a little nervous as an actor. You're like, we hope that there's more seasons, and I don't want to jump ahead of myself and read too much and then be disappointed. But
is it fair to say that the second book's even better than the first?
Absolutely.
Oh, boy. All right, well, you heard it here. All episodes of Three-Body Problem are streaming now on Netflix. Thanks for coming, Marlo.
Thank you for having me.
I can't wait to finish it.